LPT level your refrigerator so the doors can close on their own if left open. Most refrigerators have legs that can be adjusted so the front is tilted slightly higher, which allows the doors to close by themselves through the power of gravity. Unless of course there's something physically blocking the door from closing. Most people don't seem to know this, and never set it up after buying their fridge. Usually this is done by removing the front grille at the bottom of the fridge, and turning a screw bolt clockwise to raise the front, and counterclockwise to lower. The size of the screw bolt varies, so you'll have to read the manual if you can't identify what tool you need on your own. Yes, my wife was surprised that her parents' fridge doors didn't close on their own. Her mom was like, it's not supposed to close on its own. You too read the comments of the 1500 meat disaster post? Do this if you want to slowly get a tiny bit angrier at the door every time it shuts on you until one day you shriek like a banshee and injure yourself while trying to kick the door off its hinges. Because you hate it. My girlfriend's fridge is leveled so that the doors automatically close and I fucking hate it. Putting groceries away is a chore because you can't just leave the door open. LPT close your refrigerator door before you walk away from it. I mean, seriously? I'm so used to my fridge doing this that when I encounter one that doesn't, I sometimes walk away just assuming it'll close. But how secure is the seal? If I close my fridge softly in the summer, it will start beeping at me after a while. Never have flat ice cubes ever again. Thumbs down. The fridge should be levelled. You can level your oven too. Yay. This is not something my fridge can do and I don't want it to. Best thing to do is not leave the door open. We don't live in a barn. Close the damn doors. Me when I make jello in my tilted fridge. Or, you can remember to close the doors, which takes a lot less work. Most refrigerators these days have alarms that will beep if the door is left open more than a few minutes. I hate when that happens. I can't be holding something with both hands to go in the fridge if I also have to fight with the door. I've got a double door fridge. I hate that my fridge doors close by themselves. The mild inconvenience this causes in daily life is more than you think and makes it not worth. Just close the damn door. Yes, please tell me more tips that result in daily fridge door cranial assault. Sounds like great advice for those of us with young children who are just learning to get things from the fridge. On my fridge the door closes on its own. But whenever I crouch down to stock the fridge and then stand up, my shoulder knocks the shelf off the door and everything crashes to the floor. FYI, there are plastic self-closing ramps on the hinge pivot points that wear out. If your fridge used to close but no longer does, the plastic part probably wore out. In case you're wondering, when you open the door, the ramp lifts the door up a bit. It self-closes by falling back down that tiny ramp. A real non-obvious life pro tip. I didn't realize this before, but it's a great tip. I'll definitely check my fridge's legs and adjust them if needed. Thanks for sharing this. I usually don't even bother with the threaded feet things. I just tip the fridge a bit and slide a little furniture leveling wedge under the foot. Much faster if you're purposefully going for slightly off level instead of perfectly level. Embrace the chaos, make them swing open easily by really tilting forward. Watch the chaos. Would it be leveled or tilted? Or you can just have the alarm ring on in case you do leave it open. 0. Oh. This is clearly a skill I don't have. When I finished adjusting the feet, it looked like the fridge was popping a wheelie smiling face. The power of graviteh. No, I would rather level it so all my shit rolls off the shelves when I open the door. Isn't it pretty obvious to do this? What about just shutting the fridge door? We're not dealing with rocket science here. Is this a thing where people's fridges are just being left open? This doesn't help if something is in the way and preventing the door from closing. Very important LPT. They don't get that skill until LVL4. Till some people don't like their fridge door to close on its own. Are y'all mad? I hate when my fridge closes by itself. Only if you don't open the door past 90 degrees. Instructions unclear. I've been throwing orcs and other low-level mobs at my fridge, but it won't farm them for XP at all. It just sits there. I've been trying to do the opposite. I hate it that the right door constantly closes on my shoulder when I'm trying to get things out. How do I keep them open? Yeah, but should I level my refrigerator in Ashenvale or Hillsbrad Foothills? OMG, I can't believe I've been letting the door just hang open like a cavewoman. Fuck no, this is so aggravating. I've accidentally smacked myself so many times. Yeah, sure. Tell that to my fridge that will swing one door all the way shut. But for some reason only swing the other within about 6 inches of being shut. Nothing broken on it. That's just how it's designed. Hell no. It's annoying AF when you use it. For example, when loading the groceries. Most of the recent ones have an alarm for when the door stays open anyway. This sounds great until you're trying to unload groceries and the door keeps closing on you. A fridge with a door alarm is much more practical. What do I do if my floor is so off level that maxing out the tilt is still tilted? My neighbors went away for the weekend. Their fridge door was a tiny bit open, motor got overheated and their house burned down.